What is up, people of the internet? It's your boy DieHardRex here. We're back with another video. This time it's season 3 of PC builds. This time it's the Coffee Lake edition, and I wanted to start off with the bang. Now, I wouldn't say much of a bang. I mean, the price is high because of the goddamn RAM and like the GPU, and you know what? Building a PC in 2018 is such a bitch. Anyway, so it's gonna cost you $1,000 in total, and let's get into this. Right, so for the CPU we have the i5-8400. This is a 2.8 GHz base clock, a 6-core processor, and it's ideal for editing and gaming. And the cool part is hyper-threading, so you're gonna have 12 threads. That's like competing with Ryzen. I mean, you don't need to go out there and get a 1600 or even a 1700. This is like jumping all the way there, and this is like the lowest of lowest i5. This is the low-end i5, and still it's kind of kicking ass with the fact that it has a 4 GHz boost clock. I mean, come on guys, you can't say no to that. This is going for $179, and that's just flat out price. Now let me remind you guys, prices are due to fluctuate. I have no control over them. This is an old part list and I decided to make it now the video. For the motherboard we have the ASUS TUF Z370 Plus Gaming. It has an LJ1151 socket, so maybe you want to upgrade to like an i7, and plus it's a Z370. It's kind of ideal for i7s and pretty much anything else. It has an ATX format, which is a pretty big motherboard, and it has 4 DIMM slots, and it supports a maximum of 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Now, why am I pointing out the 4 DIMM slots? Is because I'm pretty sure most of you won't agree with the option I gave you guys. You pretty sure you guys want like something better, like maybe a bigger amount of memory I'm gonna provide, but you know how the RAM prices are. This motherboard is going for $116.98, pretty much $117. For the RAM, we have the G-Skill Ripjaws 5 series, and it's a very common RAM brand to use, and I kind of support it now and then. Apart from Crucial being another good option, G-Skills is something you can fall back on. I mean, they have like pretty much good heat sinks and high frequency. Now this is not a Ryzen build, otherwise I would have had like a 3000 MHz, a 3200 MHz kit, but good thing it's Intel. So it's an 8 gig 2400 MHz DDR4 kit, and it has a very good heat spread, as you can see in the image. Now the price to gigabyte is $10 to 1 gigabyte, and the total is $80 or $79.99, and it's a pretty decent price back then when I made this list. Anyway, for the SSD we have a Western Digital Green M.2 SSD. It has a fast read-write speed, and it's ideal for booting OS, and it's it's 5 cents, like what, 50 cents to the gigabyte, so it's a pretty good price. It's going for $59.99. Why am I pushing for this? Is because it's a pretty good SSD. Western Digital started making these M.2 SSDs and SSDs, and I never knew that. When I found that, I just said, it's probably gonna be slow. But if you compare it to like the other prominent brands like Samsung and Pacer, those guys ain't got nothing on these guys. For the price, getting it pretty fast. It's pretty fast. I mean, come on, you can see it now. The speeds are like amazing. Even though it's M.2, it's still good. It's good for its price. For a hard drive, we have a Western Digital Blue 1TB. Obviously, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not gonna go with another brand. I mean, Western Digital Blue is like the basic. It's box standard. Everyone will have it. Any budget build, any computer, ask them. I have Western Digital Blue 1TB. I even have one myself. So it's a large storage. It's ideal for games, and it's 4 cents to the gigabyte. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because most of people have asked me that they wanted a more accurate pricing, and I said fine, I'll just kind of include the price to gigabyte. And as you can see, it's still pretty much good. I mean, I won't imagine at point maybe in the future somehow we can harvest data, and like hard drives have to be high in price because of that, but it won't. So the price is $46.49. Now for the GPU, I'm going out on a limb here. It's pretty much a good price. I mean, GPU prices are lowering because Bitcoin is starting to crash. Most countries, since it's like a currency without any governing body, countries have seemed to, I don't know, like they went like, what is happening? Places like India, certain states in America, if I'm not wrong, and even Europe, they started banning these currencies because it has no governing body. Even though it has a pretty good security system, I mean, there's still no guarantee. I mean, Bitcoin can't be the future. You can't just base yourself off of one currency. So for the GPU, it's a Gigabyte Windforce GTX 1060. It has a 1.58 GHz base clock and a 1.8 GHz boost clock. It's pretty good. 6 gigs of VRAM, basic standard for it to be VR ready. You can say games like PUBG at medium, even Fortnite, because that's pretty much the trend today. Fortnite is probably going to play at like extreme. I think there's something called extreme. I don't know, I play on console. And it's going for $354.98. I know that ain't the standard price, but it's getting there. It's getting there now. I'm seeing some 1080 Ti's being below 1,000 now. I don't know if they're still there, but if the prices doesn't change, here's a little tip, just between you and me, right? You guys should probably buy the Founders Edition graphics cards from Nvidia themselves, because they still sell it at standard price, but you should be quick when it comes up, because it can even be sold out or it won't. It's how it is. I mean, people like to buy bulk now. Anyway, for the case, we have the Corsair Spec 4. It's a new case. It released maybe late last year, and it's an ATX mid tower. It supports a maximum of ATX, so I wouldn't say it's good for upgrading, except the fact that the max GPU lens is 14.5 inches. And it's going for $39.99. And this PC case is amazing because I love Corsair. The Spec, if I'm not wrong, Spec 01, I'm not sure what it's called, but that one was a beautiful case. I really enjoyed it. It's big, but it had like this sort of sporty feeling, like it was like a sports car. Spec 04 is no less. I love the front, I really do. And I've seen like Corsair, if I'm not wrong, at CES they showed a new case coming out this year with LED lighting and all integrated, and I'm really looking forward to that case because Corsair, they don't let you down. They don't. For the PSU, we're looking at the Cooler Master Watt Lite. It's 80 plus certified PSU. It's future proof because you can see the size. It's amazing, like massive. And it has a 6+2 pin connector, going for $39.99. Same price as the case. I mean, it's still a good one because 6+2 pin connector. Say for example, you're gonna go ahead and probably buy a 1070 or a 1080. I don't know. It's up to you guys. you have your own freedom. This power supply is pretty much good enough to support you to say maybe a 1070, not higher than that. So in total, this PC costs for $917.41 now. In post editing, I'm just gonna put the price now, the price currently now, because this price I quoted was like a month before when I was preparing the video, so just keep that in mind. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. I really enjoy doing YouTube as a hobby, and thanks to you guys, you make it more fun and better by the day. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading lately. It's because, I've told you guys I'm running my finals, and I just want to put this out because it's kind of like a stress reliever for me. Right, so thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. This is me signing out. Peace.